Hi guys, it's Heather, the Butterfly Effect, plant-based extreme weight loss. And here I am on the Holistic Holiday at Sea vegan cruise. And I just thought you might want to see my stateroom, which is what they call your hotel room on the boat. So I'll give you a little tour. Come on. Here we go. Okay, so the first thing you can see is I have a little desk with a mirror and a TV, and I have not even turned on that TV, although you can do a lot of stuff from the TV, I guess. And then here's my bed, and you can see I have a giant mirror, and it looks even better after the guy tidies up. I just made my bed myself, so that's why it doesn't look great. You can see they gave us a tote bag, and they gave us this cruise guide that tells you all the cool stuff that you're gonna do on your cruise. And then over here, we have like a little sitting area, and they have a spot for you to, this is kind of neat. They have drawers and a safe and stuff. So once you get on the cruise, you are home. You don't have to unpack again. And then they have like a place for us to hang up our clothes and stuff like that. So it's really nice. And then I'll show you my tiny little bathroom in here. But even the bathroom is really clever. So got the sink and the toilet and everything. But look at the shower. The shower actually goes in to give you more room in the bathroom when you're not taking a shower. So it's really neat. I'll tell you about what we've done so far and everything. Hang on just a sec. Okay, I'll scoot you back just a little bit. Okay. So let's see. So we got on the boat on Saturday, and already I was so glad that I have taken off over 200 pounds, because there's no way I probably would have been able to manage even the process of carrying the heavy stuff through the airport. Although I still don't think I packed enough. I think I should have carried a bigger bag and one with wheels. Ugh. So anyway, schlepping my stuff through the airport, and then when you embark on the boat, they do it in groups because they can't have 3,000 people getting on the boat at once. And so there was probably about an hour of just standing around, and when I was really heavy, standing was one of the things that was really difficult for me. Then there was about probably an hour of walking, because you get your ID and your passport checked, and you get your ticket checked over and over, and there's these people that stop you and take your picture all the time, and it's kind of obnoxious, but it's kind of fun, because then you go look at the pictures and basically go make fun of them because they make you do these dorky poses. So anyway, that's kind of fun. Okay. So the food has been amazing. They have a buffet that has like salad, but salad bar, but it also has a bunch of vegan options like steamed greens and quinoa and steamed veggies and things like that. So that's what I've mostly been eating at. They also have this sit-down 5-course fancy dinner. That's a vegan dinner that they serve every day, or actually 3 times a day. But I tend to go to the buffet because the fancy food often has some oil, and I don't do oil, and it's loaded with salt to the point that my feet were really swelling the first couple days till I figured out what was going on, and that is not pleasant. So they have lots of stuff that an SOS free girl can love, so I'm making sure that I have that. And then, so the first day, we had a little welcome ceremony where they introduced all of the different presenters that we're going to see on the cruise. And they are basically in 3 categories. So we have what I call the Dockstars, all the really high profile and smart and brilliant and awesome doctors from the plant-based world. And then we also have people that what I would call like body work practitioners, and then there were some nutritional counselors, and there's a lot of focus on macrobiotic diet from this cruise. The founder is a macrobiotic practitioner, and so that was kind of interesting. That wasn't something that I knew about before. So the Dockstars, and I'll tell you a little bit of what stood out to me from each of their talks, because I've seen all of them now. So first we had Dr. Neil Bernard from the Physicians Committee for Responsible Medicine. And what I loved about him is he is seeing a day when plant-based medicine will just be the norm and it will live in harmony with conventional medicine. So if you go to the doctor for a lifestyle disease, you are treated with plant-based medicine. If you go with a broken leg or a bladder infection, you would get Western medicine. So, and it makes so much sense to me. He is really funny and really cute, and he's just a really cool guy, and he's working a lot in Congress to change things at a policy level and make everything better for all of us. So that was very cool. The next person that I got to see is Dr. Michael Greger from nutritionfacts.org. And what Dr. Greger does is he reads every article about nutrition written in English every single year and parses it and looks for biases on the part of the researchers and gives you exactly what it says, the straight nutrition facts, what you should be doing. And it's so nice to have the science to back up what I know to be the most compassionate and the most healthful lifestyle. But it's wonderful to be able to back it up with science, and that's what Dr. Greger does. And he's a wonderful speaker. He's funny, he's got great delivery, he's brilliant. So it's just a pleasure to watch his lectures. And then we had Dr. Michael Klapper, and he is a physician from True North in Santa Rosa, California. And he was talking about how to live vegan vibrantly, or, how to thrive on a vegan diet. And so he talked about what supplements are important. And one thing that really stood out to me is he sometimes will get patients that will just say, "Doc, I just have to have animal protein 3 times a day. I'm a carnivore, I need meat," or whatever. And he was saying, not even a mountain lion eats meat 3 times a day. And you don't look like a mountain lion. Look at your teeth. You do not have mountain lion teeth, So that was and he was really informative and really good to know. Not most docs know any nutrition information, but they definitely don't know what to advise a vegan, like what supplements to take. He mentioned DHA, vitamin D, B12, of course. We got to get our B12. And so anyway, he also talked about why people get gas when they first start eating beans and what to do to avoid that. And he's really good. You should check him out. He's at drklapper.com, and he has a lot of his presentations on video. And his video, Sugar, Salt, and Oil, really ruined sugar for me. I can't eat a donut anymore. Even a vegan donut, it just wrecked it for me, because what it does in your body is just crazy. And so anyway, and then the last doctor was T. Colin Campbell. And now the China study it's right up there for one of the reasons I became vegan, because until then I was vegetarian. I was still drinking milk until he just flatly proved beyond a shadow of a doubt that dairy milk is a carcinogen and is only appropriate for baby cows, and that people don't need it. In fact, it hurts people. And so he was talking a lot about how there's a bias against this information still in medical schools, still in he's a lot involved in research and with the USDA and the National Institutes of Health and the cancer, a couple of different cancer organizations within the National Institutes of Health, and there's still a bias against this information. And one thing that Dr. Bernard said also that I really, and Dr. Greger, they all kind of said it, you know, doctors either don't know this information, or if they do know it, they're withholding it from their patients, thinking that their patients will think that it's too difficult. Probably because it's too difficult for the doctor, right? But they, you know, I had a doctor say that to me, you know, you need to keep taking this medication because you won't be compliant. You won't stick to a vegan diet. And, you know, first of all, I know that he was looking at a 436-pound woman at the time, and he probably had good reason for his opinion. But you know what? Give me the chance, doctor, to make that decision for myself. And actually, I have taken off 230 pounds, and I have been compliant, and I am compliant, and I am going to get to my goal. So it's not for the doctor to decide whether or not people deserve this information. People are dying now of things that they could easily fix. You know, people are dying. Kids are missing their parents. Grandchildren are growing up without grandparents. People are suffering. People are in a lot of pain. And the medical community is just deciding that we're too dumb to embrace a plant-based diet. And we shouldn't even be given the information or the opportunity to make that decision for ourselves. And I think that's wrong. And that's what a lot of these doctors were saying. Okay, I'll get off my soapbox. Today we're going to St. Thomas in the Virgin Islands, and hopefully I'll get a chance to snorkel. I love to snorkel, and I have not been snorkeling since my son was 5 years old. So 16 years ago, I got to snorkel in Hawaii, and I just loved it. So I'm going to try to make videos in each of the ports that we go into. And I want to show you around the ship too. Oh my gosh, this ship is gorgeous, you guys. So I've got a few more videos to share with you. I hope you're having a wonderful day. And just remember that small changes made very consistently add up to big results. And what are you going to do today that you're going to thank yourself for tomorrow? Today I'm going to go snorkeling and have a lot of fun. I hope you have a lot of fun too. Take care. Bye-bye.